Hi guys, it's me, Faye. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be doing a blind date with a book. A blind book is just a book that you got that is covered up, so you don't really know what you got. Maybe there's like a little summary, or it'll just say like mystery, romance, or whatever. So the first blind date with a book is a book I got from Barnes and Noble. It had a little saying on it. It says it's a romantasy. Then the quote says, "I'm reading about dragons. I'm reading about witches. I'm reading about fairies and fae," by Brittany Broski is the quote. So let's open it and see what we got. The book is Lord of the Fading Lands by C.L. Wisson, and it's part of a series. It says the Terran Soul series. It looks pretty cool. The back says, after nearly destroying the world out of grief, legendary immortal Fae King Rain Terran Soul vanished into the Fading Lands for 1,000 years. But when an ancient and familiar evil rises to threaten the Fae and Terran alike, he returns to the mortal world to seek the key to their salvation. It says C.L. Wisson is the author. She wrote her first story at age 6. Many years, hundreds of false starts, and 5 completed novels later, she received the call in October 2006 and sold her epic fantasy romance, Terran Soul, at an auction. So this is that. And then on the back it shows the next 2 books in this series. So I guess if I like this, then I need to get the next 2 books. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I will give you an update maybe halfway through on how the book is going. Hi guys, it's me. I know I said that I would update you halfway through, but I finished the book. I read it in like 1 or 2 sittings. It's very fast paced, very fast, very action packed. Every page there's stuff going on. This whole book, 400 pages, is like the span of just like a couple days. It's very fast, and I did enjoy it. I like to read for pleasure, and I like to go along for that ride. You know, it's just like a comfort book for me. If you've ever read werewolf or vampire romance novels, like fanficky, predictable plots, this is very much that. But I enjoyed it. You know, sometimes that's what you want. This was written in like, think the Renaissance area. Kings and queens and peasants and rich people with fancy clothes, and women are just to be married off and have babies, and the men do all the work. That is the area that this is. Our main character is named Ellie. Just like a lot of werewolf books, she's an orphan. She was adopted by a family, but this family is very nice to her. They don't abuse her or anything like that. And her whole life, she is tormented with seizures and nightmares, and she's just odd. And in this book, she is nearing 25. And when she hits 25, she'll be considered an old maiden, and no men will want to marry her. So her parents panic and like agree to betroth her to this like revulsive guy named Den, and they invite him to dinner, and he tries to make a move on Ellie, and Ellie like freaks out and is in shock, and I guess cries for help mentally. And that brings in the Terran Soul, the Fae King. So the Fae are like humans, but way taller and pale and dark hair and have magic. And there's 5 strains, well 6 strains, but 5 strains: air, water, fire, earth, spirit. And then the evil one is Azrin, and he is the king, and he has a Terran soul, which means he is Fae, but he also transforms into a Terran. And a Terran is like a huge cat with wings. I kept picturing like a sphinx, you know, like the sphinx statues with wings, but they're all described as like very furry and predatory looking with like slit eyes. But I thought that was cool. I've never read a book with those kind of creatures before. Anyways, so he hears her calling out, and in this world, the Fae and the Terran have soulmates, and as soon as they hear them or see them, they know like soulmate, true love. And I know it's a little ridiculous, but I love that. For comfort books, I love that. It's very, I don't know, you want to have hope and true love. Very uplifting to me. So he's searching for him, and he doesn't find her. It takes another day for him to find her, and he is very confused because she looks like a plain peasant. Like, they're not poor, but, you know, her dad's a wood carver and they live in a hut, you know. So he's like, you know what? I'll love her anyways. And they have to go to court in the town they live in to break off the marriage to Den. And then he has to convince all the priests to let them get married, like, quickly. And he wants to be married in like a week, but the Celeria way, which is where she lives and like all the humans and stuff, it has to be like 2 or 3 months. And so finally he gets the priest to go down to 1 month, and they have to begin all these church rites and prayers, and there's a way everything goes where she has to meet certain people and people send gifts and, you know, plan this and that. She finally tells Rain, sorry, I forgot his name, Rain, that she has these seizures and bad dreams, and they discover that it's actually an evil wizard trying to catch her for her power and use her power to take over the world. And she always thought like she was different, but we find out it's actually magic, which, you know, is another thing these kind of books like to do. And then there is an almost assassination attempt on her life. Well, what we think is an assassination attempt, but I'm not going to spoil it for you what it really is. And then the book ends. And it leaves you very unsatisfied and wanting to, like, read more, which is very smart of the author, because what did I do? I went out and got the second book, like, right away the next day. So I will be making a video for sure about this series. Like, I'm already on the 4th book right now as I'm about to be posting this. So expect to see it soon. But if you're looking for a comfort read, true love, very fast-paced, very fast read, similar to werewolf vampire romances, you know, then pick it up. And if that's not for you, that's fine. You know, it's all drama and action and this and that. And sometimes it is a little ridiculous, but you know what? It's okay to enjoy that. And I enjoy it. And I will definitely be following up with a video on the whole series. So, bye. Thank you for watching and have a great day.